Hey, what's up, guys? Just did a video on the 60 serving plan that I was doing with freezedryguy.com, and this is also something else I got in the mail today that I got from them. This was a 72-hour emergency meal kit. This was $52 from freezedryguy.com, and this is basically enough food to sustain one adult for 3 days or 72 hours. These Mountain House pouches, I think, are one of the coolest forms of emergency food. Now, when you're stocking food, you have a couple choices or decisions you have to make. The first thing is, do you get something like this, where you have smaller individual meals? Or, in the background, you get something like the number 10 cans, or in some cases, you can even get bulk items. You can get big old 5-gallon buckets full of stuff. Now, they all have their pros and cons. If you get a big old 5-gallon bucket, you're going to pay less for the food individually. However, once you crack that bucket, the lifespan of the food starts deteriorating. So if you're not in a big group of people, and you start opening all these 5-gallon buckets, and you're not going to go through the food very fast, you start having problems. You get mold issues, you get, rancid food, you get stuff that goes stale. So the pro to having small packs like this is that, first off, forget emergencies, put that aside, the end of the world stuff, put that to the back burner for a second. Let's talk about just people who like go camping, people who are active outdoorsmen, hunters, fishermen, anyone who's going to be kind of hiking through the woods or the desert or anywhere in the world and just want to take some food with them. These are extremely, extremely popular. They've been known for many years. In fact, most people who do that kind of stuff already purchase these types of kits. And basically each one's a little meal. Mountain House, like I said in the other video, is a very well-known brand. People are very comfortable with them. There's no surprises. The food is actually very tasty. I will be testing a couple of these in the future. These pouches, because I've done the number 10 cans before. But like I said, the biggest pro is you could throw a couple of these in your bag. You don't have to, it doesn't weigh anything. I mean, these things are extremely light. Let me see if, this one on the front here says 2.54 ounces. So it's lighter than most of our pocket knives. And all you're doing is adding some water to it. And I just want to show you what came in this 72-hour meal kit. On the box itself, on the back, you have all the nutritional facts. I mean, if you want to pause the video here and just kind of check out some of the stuff, if that's something that concerns you as far as calories and all that. But just to give you a couple examples here. Chili mac with beef is 290 calories for that meal. Rice and chicken is 350 calories. Pasta primavera, 290 calories, and so forth. So, it's giving you enough of those calories to get you by. Of course, you're going to want to eat more food and take in more calories if you're doing strenuous work or being more active. But anyway, I just want to show you this. I like the variety. I mean, I have a bunch of these number 10 cans of all different kinds of things. I mean, individual foods as well as different prepared meals. But I really like the variety. And, whoops, don't want to drop everything. If I don't, if I'm in a situation where I need food for just a day or two, I don't want to have to break open a big can and then have to worry about throwing out stuff that's going to be wasted, stuff I'm not going to eat. So this is just another option for your kit to make things more versatile. So again, this is just a 72-hour emergency meal kit. I think that if you're someone who wants to stock a little bit of food, but you don't want to go extreme, you don't want to be crazy with it, you're not going to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on food, this might be a very good option for you. Like I said, it's enough food for an adult for 3 days to eat comfortably. You could stretch this out even a little bit more. This is just comfortable eating, like a regular, mealtime stuff. As far as lifespan, I noticed on the box here, this one says it's best used by 2016, or April 2016. So they don't have a lifespan as long as the cans, but just something to think about there. And they are a little bit more expensive in general because they are individually packed. It's like anything else in the world. If you buy in bulk, you're going to end up getting a cheaper price on it, but we don't always need something in bulk. And in the long term, you might end up wasting food by doing that. So anyway, I just want to show you some of the stuff that came with this kit here. So for $52, let's see what kind of food we get. We get our breakfast here, granola with milk and blueberries. Like I said, I will be testing some of the stuff in the future as well. Scrambled eggs with bacon. Everything's all pre-cooked. Nothing's raw. All you're doing is adding water to this stuff. Next we have garden green peas. They're a vegetable. Green beans, another vegetable. We have beef stroganoff with noodles. one of our dinners. Chili mac with beef, another dinner. Pasta primavera, another dinner. Rice and chicken teriyaki with rice. So, I mean, very versatile. You could eat one of these things for a lunch, you know, have a bigger lunch and then eat light for dinner. Really just depends on what you're doing during the day. Sweet and sour pork with rice. This actually had one of the most calorie content, if I remember. Yeah, it says 370 calories, which is the most calorie-packed meal of all this stuff. And lastly, we have another breakfast, scrambled eggs with ham and green peppers, or red and green peppers. So, just enough versatility here, like I said, for one person for 3 days. I mean, you know, this is great if you are, like I said, if you do hiking, you know, any kind of adventuring, mountain climbing, anything like that. You know, if you're really into that, I don't really have to tell you because I'm sure you already have stuff like this, but if you're someone who's getting into it and you're bringing, like, say, power bars to eat all day long, that can get pretty boring. You bring a canteen, you bring some water, you know, when you get your fire going, you pour a little hot water in these bags. You don't need plates or anything. I mean, of course, once you pull this, you know, take the top off here, this is your container to eat the food as well. It's just very convenient, and from what I understand, a lot of the food's really, really good. I've had Mountain House food before. I think it's actually very close to what it mimics. Like the beef stroganoff tastes just like homemade beef stroganoff. I mean, not spot on, but pretty darn close. But I will be testing some of these pouches. I haven't tried the pouches yet. Just want to make this video and show you what it contains. Like I said, it's $52 if you're interested. It's not for everyone. But if you just want to get a little bit of food and just have a little something stashed away for a rainy day, it's a good option where you don't have to throw out hundreds of dollars on it. So I just want to make the video and show you what it was all about. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And I'll be doing some reviews on this food in the future. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.